What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming to you from Cleveland, Ohio. Brought my son to Cleveland this weekend. My mom wanted to go downtown with him and do some stuff going on down there. While he's doing that, I figured I'd get a quick video for you guys of my GMC Syclone. I've been out here 1,000 times and I don't think I have any footage for you guys from this house. My wife and I still have our house here in Ohio. That's where I'm at now. And we have our house in Indiana. So this is kind of like a storage unit slash whatever, but still got the house here in Ohio, but wanted to show you guys the truck while I was here and go through a few details of it and give you some history on it and just show you what I got. So let's check this out. We'll get back to this. This is my mom's bike. It's a Honda DN01. Let's show you here. So DN01, more of a scooter than anything. It looks like a sport bike, but it's I want to say it's classified as a scooter. But single-sided swing arm, single exhaust, slick looking bike. Turns a lot of heads, big time head turner. I'll put some lights on there for her. There's a cycle through color on her little remote switch. She likes it though. Awesome bike. Okay, so real quick on the Syclone, this has been through a couple LS engines now. Two 6-liter LS engines. This time, I figure you're gonna go big. If you do this stuff, just have fun with the go big. You only live once, so why not? So, been through several LS engines on this thing. Gonna go for something big. I won't give it away just yet, but big plans for this real soon. I think you guys are gonna like this build. But these trucks, for those that don't know, the GMC Syclone only available in '91. The Typhoon, which was the SUV version, like the Jimmys and the Blazers, available for 2 years, '92 and '93. So again, Syclone only '91. The previous owner did an extensive amount of work to this thing. Had a lot of stuff done to it. The suspension up front is normally a torsion bar setup. Previous owner went through, converted to a tubular control arm setup with the coilover. Suspension is incredible. Again, height adjustable. It handles amazing. I don't think I've been in a vehicle that handled this well. And these tires aren't the wheels that I keep on here. These are just rollers for when I was getting it moved around and stuff like that. But just factory style wheels with the center caps off. But so yeah, upgraded steering box, got the Z box on there. The frame, got the body off of it, sitting on blocks right now, but blasted the frame, got a nice coat of VHT chassis paint on there. It looks super dirty and dusty right now, but it's actually clean. If you look at this dust here, it's actually really, really clean. But you can see the light reflecting off the frame there. But I love this truck. As a kid growing up, this was the gotta have truck. This was at the top of the list. Before I died, I had to get one of these trucks. Even in stock form with the V6 engine, it came with the 4.3 turbo V6 all-wheel drive. These trucks were insane. On paper, GM had to keep the Corvette as the flagship car, so the Typhoon looked like it was, slower than the Corvette. In reality, it beat the Corvette. It destroyed the Corvette. It destroyed the Ferrari. It destroyed so many cars during its day, just in stock form. It was insane. If I remember correctly, this truck from the factory, straight off the showroom floor, quarter mile time was 13.1, if I remember correctly. So, back in the 90s, early 90s, 91, it's crazy. Crazy. The car is twice as much, weren't going that fast. So, very, very fun truck. If you've never ridden in one of these, you owe it to yourself to ride in a Typhoon or a Syclone. It's a blast. It is a blast. For those that don't know what this truck is, and there's a lot of people who don't, it's such a sleeper. Such a sleeper. People see the body kit and stuff and they think, oh, you put a body kit on there and you put some wheels on and you got an S10. No. These trucks are stupid fast. Let me show you the interior here. So all stock on the interior, very good condition. Again, all stock. The seats are in fantastic condition. Man, I miss this truck so much. I haven't opened these doors in years. I haven't opened the doors in this truck. Wow. At least 6-7 years. It's been a long time. I bought this truck back in like 2005, I think it was. I want to say I got it back in 2005. I took the interior apart here. You can see these pieces in here. I was swapping the radio in the dash, and then also taking the, I had a computer in the glove box also that I had to get out. But yeah, these trucks, man, so much fun. There's a ton of dust on this truck, and actually like some residue from sandblasting when I was doing the frame and stuff. I should have covered up. This was back in the day before I was very ignorant to sandblasting and how much of a mess you can make. You see I got some swept up under there. It's a mess. I got to clean this stuff up big time. But just kind of give you an idea of how far back we're talking. Remember these famous logos? I got that made way back in the day. I mean, I had the truck for a while before I put that sticker on, but if you were ever in the Cleveland area or Ohio, you saw that sticker on the back window on the Syclone. That was me. So I just put the F on there for my last name. But yeah, man, this is my truck. This is my truck. Unfortunately, it's serving as a storage bin right now for my mom. She's got a ton of bags in here for when she does yard work and collecting leaves and stuff out the yard and grass and stuff. So it looks pretty sad. It makes me almost want to cry every time I see this stuff in here, just loaded up in the back of it. She's got so much stuff in here, I don't even know what these hoses are for, like a washer dryer hose, got random boxes and stuff, but it's all right. It's all coming out though. I'm gonna bring the truck to Indiana, get it cleaned up. I got the front clip already at the house now in the garage at home in Indiana. Just got to get the truck loaded up. So real quick on the engine on these, it came with a 4.3 V6, turbocharged all-wheel drive. They were quick. They were stupid quick. The engine I'm putting in here now is going to be another LS engine. I got the LS mounts in here and got some, the transmission cross member. So at the time I was going to do the 4L80E. I still am. So I had to get a cross member for that. What else? Oh, the oil pan. Oh my God. The oil pan for this. That's at the house too. I'll show you that when I get back home. So I had to get an oil pan made up for these. When the LS swaps were starting to become popular, a lot of guys wanted to do LS swaps on here. The oil pan was a pain in the butt because you got clearance issues like crazy. Your front differential is like paper thin close to the oil pan. So you got to watch your clearance there like crazy, man. Like it's insane. So the oil pan looks really goofy. It's super thin. It's kind of like the LS hot rod or the H3 oil pan for from Holley or GM. It's similar to that, but your drop off is like crazy thick. So yeah, but that's it. It was a lot of trial and error, man, with mounts and oil pans and all that kind of dumb stuff to get proper fitment. Once I got that dialed in, we were good to go. So yeah, got some more stuff that I want to do on this thing. Going to take the body off. Right now it's just sitting on some blocks, just for some clearance issues so I can get further back into the frame and get it cleaned up and stuff. But yeah, this is going to be probably the wildest build out of all the vehicles that I have right now. This is going to be the wildest one, meaning like the highest horsepower, the most aggressive build that I've done to date. So horsepower and torque, just know we're going to be 4 digits there. I can't give too much away on that, but 4 digits coming to the wheels on this build. And honestly, when the LS swap started becoming popular, man, like, you know, it was so common to get 500, 700 horse, but with the combination that's going into this, we're going to have a solid 4-digit horse and torque number, and it's going to be a pretty reliable setup too. Very, very reliable setup. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, that's it. Let me move this bike out the way so we can try to get on the other side. Well, you can see it from here. So on this side, I took the control arms and the coilover out, cleaned them up, painted them so you can see what we're looking like over there. The driver's side is still how it was when I got the truck. The paint and stuff's chipping and just dirty, greasy and stuff, not looking too hot. So going to pull all the stuff off, blast it, clean it. Probably just going to powder coat everything, including the frame. So I'm just going to break this back down since it's already pretty close to that right now. Powder coat the frame, do a nice gloss black on the frame. Control arms, you know, suspension stuff, probably do something similar to what's on the passenger side here. I want to say this is a titanium silver or titanium blue I use on these control arms. These coilovers, it was a VHT chassis paint that I used. So yeah, probably gonna do that. But finish blasting this firewall, get that cleaned up and painted, prepped. Yeah, the truck is super solid, super straight. I love this thing. It's super dusty and dirty right now. It's been sitting for years here. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan. We're gonna get this back on the road, and it's gonna be a crazy, insane build, guys. Insane. Promise you. The Impala's gonna get a pretty crazy engine in there. So yeah, but it won't be a daily driver. It's just gonna be a summertime deal and just a fun build. So kind of see where it says Syclone on the tailgate there. And yeah, it's a real Syclone. It's not a conversion or a clone or anything like that. It's a real Syclone. That's my baby. So